Hi guys, welcome to this week's roleplay segment. This week I'm going to be reviewing The Player's Companion. This is a freely downloadable document which is available from Wizards of the Coast website. It's got a load of cool stuff in it, and mainly reasonably thick. That's with every page one-sided, unfortunately, because my printer was only printing one-sided at a time. But it's got a lot of really awesome stuff in it which can really enhance your game for no cost. We'll start with the beginning. It basically has, I printed the front cover in colour, the rest in black and white because I'm cheap. It's got a table of contents that explains basically that it comes in two parts. Chapter 1 is additional player races, chapter 2 is spells. And frankly, there's a lot of coolness in both. First race you come across is the, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Aarakocra, who are basically another bird race. Unlike the bird races that you may have encountered in other things, these guys are winged, which is cool. It means they can actually fly. These guys tend to live in high mountains and eyries, so they're actually really quite nifty. They're more sort of solo characters, great sort of druids, barbarians and rangers kind of things. But they're really, really awesome. My personal favourite, the deep gnomes. They've named them deep gnomes as opposed to using the traditional name for deep gnomes, which is unpronounceable. Sorry, I'm going to try though. Svirfneblin. That's the actual name for them. Everyone just calls them deep gnomes. They're pretty cool. Unlike deep dwarves and dark elves, deep gnomes are actually still good guys. They come from the Underdark, but they're still fundamentally good guys. They're a little bit more depressing and a little bit more down to earth, to not use a pun, than most other gnomes. They're a bit more normal, not so much running around and nicking things, but they are still gnomes. They are still really cool. They got a load of really cool stuff. And they're bald as well. Most of them are bald, although they can have massive great beards. They've got some cool stuff, superior dark vision, gnome cunning, stone camouflage and things like that. So they're fairly cool. There's a lot of really nice stuff there. Next one we've got is the Genasi, who are basically elementals. You've got four basic types. Where are we? Air, earth, fire and water, each with their own particular advantages in that. If you're playing around the time of the Temple of Elemental Evil, then they're a great race to play. They make a lot of sense. If you're playing after the time of Elemental Evil, there's still plenty of reason to be around. Give you a prime example. Earth Genasi have Earth Walk. They can move across difficult terrain made of earth and stone without expending movement. Air Genasi, mingle with the wind. You can cast a levitate spell once with this trait, requiring no material components. Sorry. And you regain the ability to cast it when you finish a long rest. So you can see kind of how their abilities work. They're another really cool thing. That one, it's quite cool because you're kind of getting four races in one, each one having its own kind of personality and tendencies. You've got the Goliath. Goliaths are really cool if you want to play giants. I think they're currently the closest there is to a giant player character. They're not massive. Probably one of the smallest of the giant related races. Where are we? Size between 7 and 8 feet tall. So they're huge compared to most other people, but not huge. They're not actual full giant size. They're fairly solid, fairly stoic, but they're really competitive. They view everything as, you've got to be the best, you've got to be great, which is why they get stones and joints and a natural athlete. which are really cool. And those are the races you get. So there's a lot of really nice stuff in there race-wise. A lot of extras that you can use. Of course, all these are natives to Faerun. They may not be natives to other planes. That's really something for your DM to decide which which races are native to his own particular realm. Next one to chapter 2. Again, there's a lot of really awesome stuff in this for no money. You've got multiple spells for multiple guys. You've got bard spells. There's a level 0 cantrip, a first level spell, and 3 second level spells. Druid, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cantrips, 4 first level spells, 4 second, 4 third, 2 fourth, 3 fifth, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 level spells. So there's a bunch of spells for druids. Oh, and a 7th level spell. Rangers, you've got a 2 first and a 3rd level spell. Sorcerers, yeah, there's a ton of spells for everything. Yes, sorcerers, warlocks, wizards. Wizards get a ton of spells, but then again, they always do because they're wizards. So one of the reasons for playing, one of the reasons that wizards is one of my preferred playing classes, just because there's a lot they can do. But to give you an example of one of the spells, you've got Aganzar's Scorcher. It's a casting time 1 action, range 30 feet, components verbal somatic material. Duration instantaneous. A line of roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide emanates from you in a direction you choose. Each creature must make a dex saving throw. The creature takes 3d8 fire damage on a failed saving throw, or half as much on a successful one. So that's a second level evocation. So that's quite meaty for a second level evocation. Not amazing. You can see the spells are mostly in line. There's never quite balanced. Some spells are so much better and so much more useful than others, but that's what you get. What else have we got? Dust Devil. That's a second level conjuration. An occupied cube 5 feet. Second level conjuration. Casting time 1 action. Range 60 feet. Verbal somatic material. Again, concentration up to 1 minute. This is similar to the Ball of Fire spell you get, where there's a 5 foot cube that gets occupied by the Dust Devil. Any creature that enters turn within 5 feet of the Dust Devil. So that's, I guess, 15 feet worth of area effect. That's fairly cool. Takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. As a bonus action, you can move the Dust Devil up to 30 feet. So say it's similar to the Ball of Fire spell that you can move around, but it has more of a desert feel to it. So if you're playing a wizard that's come from a desert nation, that really works for you as well. A lot of these spells they're all new. They all work in their own unique way, but you can see how some of them are similar or kind of elemental versions of some of the other spells. You've got Flame Arrows as a 3rd level transmutation, which is cool. You've got Frostbite as a 1st level cantrip. Investiture of Ice, Investiture of Stone, loads of Watery Sphere, Wall of Sand, loads of really awesome, frankly, elemental spells. A lot of this seems to be based around or from the Elemental Evil campaign, but it's, as I say, it's absolutely free. You can download it and it's really good. My advice, get yourself the Player's Companion. It's something that they've given you to print out and use in your games for nothing, so do it. Right, hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll see you next time. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Not sure why, but I am. So if you like it, see me there, and please tell your friends. Thanks very much. Bye.